Today I will do a book review about Utopia written by Thomas More. There are two main things that influence Thomas More a lot, which are Catholic spirit and the humanism, and both of them are emphasizing the importance of the love against human. And the period when Thomas More lived in was the transition from Middle Ages to Modern Ages. And during this period, there were Renaissance movement, French Revolution, the discovery of the new continent, and the Reformation was in Europe. However, in England, where Thomas More lived in, there were enclosure movement and also the Reformation. This story begins with the conversation between Thomas More and the Portuguese explorer Raphael. And the Raphael criticized the England government because there were lots of thieves as a result of enclosure movements. But the thing that England government did was just kill all the thieves in their country. And Raphael said it is too harsh and it didn't prevent the other crimes. And the Raphael said the basic problem of the thieves in England is because the England didn't has a common property system. And then he introduced a country named Utopia, which has a common property system. And he said it is quite hard to success common property system because many people doesn't want to share what they produce with the other people. But to success in sharing those products, Utopia has a thorough democracy to share equally. And also, there are 6 hours laboring per day system in Utopia, and to live happily by having this 6 hours laboring system, almost every people in Utopia works in. So lots of workers in Utopia can have a happy life as they can study or exercise and after their laboring time. I think this book was quite interesting because common property system was in modern communism countries, but they failed in because they didn't have a democracy system and they lead to a dictatorship. So I think they failed in because of their dictatorship. And to make another communism country, to make it the successful communism country, I think they need the thorough democracy. Also, it shows the way the countries in capitalism countries also do is to give a happy life to their people in their country. And lots of people in Korea work more than 8 hours per day, and I think it's quite harsh. But if everyone works in and when they care more about their happy lives more than money, I think we can success in the 6 hours laboring system. In this book, Thomas More said that Utopia is a not real country and it is quite hard to success in making Utopia. But I think the thing that we need to do is to work hard for making the similar country like a Utopia. And I want to recommend this book to elementary students because this book is written in novel forms, and to understand the communism countries, I think this book is quite good. It also shows how to live happily. And thank you for listening to my book review.